Hey geeks, Arahli here. Thanks for joining me some Ark. I'm gonna start this out with a confession, and then we'll come back to it at the end. Um, I just recorded an entire video with my mic muted, the whole video, and I got to this spot right here and signed off, and then looked over and saw that my mic had been muted the whole time. So, yeah, well, welcome, welcome to a video. So this is kind of an update video, little life update. It's been a little sparse on the channel recently. I kind of want to tell you guys what's going on. Some long running stuff going on, but the first thing I want to tell you is that I will be back in Ark. It is not. We haven't played a ton of Ark on the channel recently. I got a little burned out. I kind of got to the point where I feel like I'd done a lot of the stuff I wanted to. I'd rebuilt and started over and over again, which I enjoy. I love that process. Early Ark is some of my favorite Ark. But I kind of just got to the point that sandbox wise, I felt like I hadn't. I don't know. I got a little tired, right? So Atlas came out. I was real excited about that. It was Ark pirates, and I love pirate stuff, and I get to make ships and sail around on ships. And then Grape Shot and Wildcard did their thing like they always do, and it got a little rough. the seas be rough, you know? So we've been pretty good, though. It's been fun. I've been playing a lot of the Atlas stuff, but it kind of got to a point where they decided that they were going to refocus and redirect, and their goal became to get stuff out on Xbox, and it kind of halted the progress that we've all been kind of excited about. And I spent I spent a couple hundred hours learning how to make maps, which I've never done before, and like building custom maps for our, the Iron Mine and the Geeks to kind of play on. So like, it was a lot of work, and I loved it. It was passionate, but the last update forced us to wipe everything, and that's the third wipe we've had to do because of silly issues like that. So we kind of mothballed the 3x3 Iron Geek stuff for now. We still have the Blackwoods one, which has been great. We'll keep playing on that. There's new stuff to kind of mess with now. But I kind of... There's only so many times you can have everything you've worked for just yanked away before you're like, maybe I'm going to give a little bit of a break for this kind of stuff. So, since that was kind of started, though, if you guys haven't been watching, I've been live streaming Borderlands 3 with Monkey Puzzle. He's been doing it on Twitch. We've been doing it here on the YouTube channel. I've never played Borderlands. Any Borderlands? 1, 2, 3, pre-sequel, Tales from the... Never played any of it. I've watched Monkey play 1 and 2. I've watched some recaps and about the information to kind of get up to speed with the story for the other parts of the game. And then we played all the way through 3's main storyline. And it's great. I really enjoyed it. It's a lot of silly fun. It's very looty-shooty, fun and tooty. That sounds weird, but it's just a silly game. It's a lot of silly stuff, and it's been fun. It's not, I wasn't getting to build anything crazy or anything cool like that, but it's been fun. Kind of like we're kind of at the point that Monkey and I are still playing a little bit off time. We're doing we're kind of like farming bosses and trying to get better gear now, which is pretty fun. More fun than I would have expected. I didn't really expect to find that part of the game interesting, but it's been cool. World of Warcraft Classic is a thing. I've been doing a little bit of that. I've been holding off a little bit for this month because Halloween is like a favorite. Okay, hold on. I think I said this in the other video that I recorded but didn't put audio on, so hold on. If you guys didn't know, October is one of my favorite months. Halloween is like hands down my favorite holiday, like hands down. And everybody's got their favorite. It's fine. People love Christmas. People love Valentine's Day, whatever. But Halloween's my jam. I love creepy, spooky stuff. I love the whole month. I don't know. It's just great. It gets chill. I live in Michigan. Get the fall weather today. Like yesterday, it was like, I don't know, probably in the 70s. And today it was in the 40s. Like, it was just cold. And you needed to have a sweatshirt or something on to be outside. It was great. I loved it. There's a different smell in the air for that. Not pumpkin spice. I don't like pumpkin spice. But yeah, so fall is like one of my favorites, and Halloween is definitely my hands down favorite holiday. So World of Warcraft, I've been excited. I don't know if ooh, I forgot. I actually forgot I could turn invisible. I don't know that Classic is going to get Hollow's Eve, Hollow's End, but it's their in-game Halloween, and it's based in Undercity. The Forsaken is they're my favorite in World of Warcraft. It's, I don't know, just a crazy fascination with the lore for them. And like Hollow's End is all based in Undercity, and it's just a bunch of spooky stuff, and I love that stuff. So I've been hoping that we're gonna get that in Classic. So I kind of got a character that's leveled up enough to kind of be in that vicinity for that thing. In case I do get it. If we don't get it, I'll probably play some like regular World of Warcraft just so I can get a little taste of that, because I need that. But yeah, so a little World of Warcraft's been going on. There's a new thing with Discord too that I've been doing a little bit of, where you can actually do patron only. Well, you can do streaming to Discord. I've been using it for patron only streams. So like if I know I only got like 45 minutes of time before I have to get ready for work or something like that, and I want to like grind out some World of Warcraft or play a little bit of Borderlands or something like that, I've just been streaming like to Discord with like the patrons. So it's cool. You kind of just jump in and talk. We do movie nights in the patron area too. So like we gotta do them pretty soon, but like I host a bunch of movies, and we'll like play a movie through Discord, and we'll all just kind of hang out and watch. So it's a fun time. The Discord's a cool place for that kind of stuff. But so I've been doing that kind of stuff recently too, but not as often. And for those of you that have been around for a while, depending on how long you've been around, ooh, this is nice looking. This is a nice looking base. When I first started this YouTube thing, I was a pretty big stickler for trying to keep things consistent. I wanted to have like to kind of have a schedule. That's something I always appreciated as a viewer. I like being able to kind of watch, knowing like, hey, it's Wednesday, you'll get a video from Arahli on Wednesday, I was doing, back when we were first doing the YouTube thing, I was doing like 4 or 5 a week. It was great. I loved it, Just got to spend time just recording, hanging out with the geeks and the iron miners, and just recording and making videos and putting it out for you guys to watch and commenting. It was a good time. And then some stuff happened. So let's hopefully we won't die while I do this kind of stuff. So oh, I'm dying of thirst. Okay. Guess we're gonna get some water. So I have been. Oh, that's nice looking, guys. This is neat. So I've talked about it a few times in the channel, I know, but I have been remodeling the house for a little bit. My wife and I bought a house, got a great deal on it, but it needed like a lot of work. Not a little bit of work, a lot of work. So that's gonna be a problem. So I've been doing that a lot. I've just worked on this house, and I kind of had to focus a little bit on that for a while, because like if I didn't get the house work done, we wouldn't have a house to live in. And we tore it down to like studs in a lot of it. So we've kind of been working from ground zero back up. But in the midst of that, my marriage fell apart. There's really not an easy way to say this. And I've already recorded myself saying this twice, actually. So just no mic on. Some stuff happened. My marriage just kind of imploded. And the house wasn't done to the point that anything could happen. Like, if the house didn't get finished, it couldn't be sold. It couldn't be kept by one of us. Nothing could happen. So, future me needs that to get done. So present me had to suck it up enough to just kind of keep working on stuff. So a lot of the gaps that's been kind of in the YouTube videos and stuff in the last year and a half has been because between my full-time job and the meager amounts of time I got to spend doing YouTube stuff, I've been working on this house to kind of get to the point that I can get out of the situation I'm in. Because right now I live in the same house with the person that broke my heart. So I have to be able to get out of here, and it's been a little rough. Um, but it is what it is. Everyone gets dealt their hands, and you just gotta work. Oh, you're not gonna come over here, are you, buddy? Who be? Um, so I'm some stuff has changed in the recent history to speed this divorce stuff along, and the house is nearly done. So we're kind of at a point now where I have to really focus in to kind of get this final push to get that part done, and I have to move. So it sounds like I'll be moving state. My brother lives in another state, and he unfortunately he went through a divorce about a year and a half ago. So he has got a half empty house, and they your support system is so important in things like this. So I'm at a point where the house has to go, and I got to figure out what to do with my life. And I really like what I do for a job. I design kitchens. I love that. So I kind of want to keep doing that, but I had to find a new house to live in. And my brother, like I said, he offered me a place to live, and just happened to have a position open at the store he works at for kitchen design. So I mean, it just feels like that's the right time to do this. So I don't know quite yet when that's going to happen. I have to kind of get the house, like I said, where it needs to be, so I can get to that. I can get to the point of selling the house and kind of getting out of here. But when that does happen, I'll have a little bit of downtime where I have to just pack everything I need to take with me, and I need to do the process of moving. I will say that one of the benefits, because you got to find that silver lining for this kind of stuff, is that the internet will be way better there. I think I can actually probably get gigabit speeds, which will be fantastic. I'll get to see my nephews a ton. I've got two nephews. They're my godsons, and I haven't got a chance to really see them much because they're in a different state. And amidst the house remodeling to my full-time job, I don't really have a ton of time. I try to spend what I can gaming and making videos, because this is one of those things that I really enjoy doing. Ooh, okay, oops, that's not where I meant to go. Ooh. Video games are a cathartic kind of thing for me. It's a release. It's an escape. So there's been too little of that recently. It's been very heavy. So I look forward to getting back to a place where I can play more and I can just enjoy myself and get to make content for you guys. And like I said, I'm excited about Ark. We get to do some new Ark stuff. But yeah, I just kind of felt like you guys probably deserved a little bit of an explanation. I know that when you see a YouTuber or a streamer or any content creator that you enjoy their material and the stuff they do, just being part of their community, I know that it's hard to have that change and not quite know why. And I haven't really been comfortable talking about any of this. The patrons, there's a whole section of our Discord that was kind of set aside for real life stuff, because I kind of felt like I owed, especially the patrons that have been, you guys that are supporting me through Patreon. Like, you're supporting me. It's another family, that I felt like there was some explanation that might be needed for some of that. So patrons have, kind of been helping me deal with this for a while. But I want to make sure, hold on, man. It's important to know that you have support. And if you guys don't, it's real easy these days to kind of feel isolated and alone. It's rough for a lot of people. Just know that you've always got a place. The Geeks are an amazing community. Even if you're just part of the regular Geeks Discord, don't ever feel like you're alone. The gaming community at whole is amazing for being supportive and helpful for each other. So don't put yourself in a place to be isolated. Talk to other people. We all share at least a common thread with this kind of stuff. All right, I'm a little. Someone's cutting onions in here, and it's hard to it's making it hard to pay attention and focus. So I kind of just wanted to give you guys an update, though. I'm excited about Ark. We're getting back into Ark, guys. It's gonna happen. If you got other games you want to play, you think it'd be fun to see me play on the channel, let me know. I'm open. You know, it may not be something I can spend a ton of time on right now, but I just want to get back into gaming and enjoying being with you guys again and doing this community stuff some more. So thank you for staying with us, being here with me. There'll be more to come, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye, guys.